guys, today's video is going to be a kind of a recreation of a look that is in Christina Aguilera's new video. It's called Not Myself Tonight, and yeah, and the video just came out like a couple hours ago and I was like, have to do that look, have to put it up right away. It's awesome and I love it. So in the actual video she has a like bedazzled gag in her mouth, which by the way, totally awesome and I want one, just saying. I obviously don't have one, so I can't be like a complete recreation of that, but this is the closest to the makeup that I could get, and if you guys want to know how to do this, then just stay tuned and here's the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is apply Urban Decay Primer Potion, and as you can see I covered up my brows. Reason being is that she actually has really blonde eyebrows. I think like we all know because she bleaches her hair and all that stuff. So in order for it to look like as close as possible, I just went ahead and put like blacked out my brows. So if you want to do that, you can do that, and yeah. So the next thing is I'm actually going to start with the base because the color on the lid, from what I can tell, is like a dark blue, almost black. So I'm going to use a black base. This is Black Bean from NYX. And I'm just going to take this and just dot a bunch of it all over my lid. And then I'm going to take a 217 brush from MAC. And I'm just going to use this to just blend it out. Okay, so once you have that base on and just kind of blend it out, the next color I'm going to take is actually a, it's kind of a shimmery blue, but it's the closest I had and it's going to work fine. So I'm using Deep Truth from MAC. And I'm just getting a whole bunch of that color, like a lot of that color, on a flat shader brush. This is just the 239. And I'm just going to press that color right on top of that block. So you can see it makes like that color. And I'm also just going to pick up a fluffy brush. This is an SS224, whatever kind of fluffy brush you have. And I'm just going to use that to kind of blend out the rest of it. And it's okay if the edges aren't exact because we're going to put this shit on, so it's okay. It's actually a really easy eye look. The only hard thing is making these things, basically, and that's not even that hard. In my opinion, it's just like a little bit time consuming, so it's really an easy makeup look. So once you have that done, that's pretty much it for that. Really simple. I'm going to take a 219 little pencil brush, and she appeared to have some kind of little bit of a highlight right on the inner corner. So I'm using this color, which is a silver color. It's called Electra, and I'm just going to put that kind of right here, not really mess up anything too bad, and then using that big fluffy brush, just blend that kind of in there. Just take another clean pencil brush, and I'm just going to take that Deep Truth color again, and I'm just going to put it right underneath my eye. You kind of want to blend this down farther than you normally would because we're putting the eyelashes here, and you kind of don't want to, or the thingers, and you don't really want to see, yeah, you kind of want it to go a little bit lower. That on, and it's all blended. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a tiny liner brush. This is a 208, and I'm going to go into a matte black. This is Carbon from MAC, and I'm just going to get some on that brush, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of black, smudge it kind of right into my lash line. It doesn't appear to be liner, but I like doing this because it makes my eyelashes look bigger, because even though we have these things going on, I can see that I still actually have my own natural eyelashes, so that's what I like to do. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of that and put it right in with that blue underneath the eye. The last thing before we start really adding things is I'm just going to take, this is just a 226 from MAC, and I'm just going to put a little bit of black, or that Carbon color, kind of really right into the socket. It's not going to make that much of a visible difference, but the thing is, because these are black and the eyeshadow is blue, you kind of have to make it so that you can't see them directly. It's a little bit hard, but yeah. Because I noticed in the video that most of the shots where you actually saw all of these and her eyes were like this was actually from far away, whereas most of the close-up shots you either saw the bottom and like just the top. You didn't really see where it connects. It's just a little thing, because you can tell, like, as you get in closer you can see that they're kind of just on there. So that's kind of my theory for that, but yeah. And then I'm just gonna throw a little bit of feline black eyeliner on my waterline. Throw on a little bit of mascara. I'm using NYX Doll Eye Mascara. So now comes the part of adhering these things on to my face. I'm just gonna grab mine here. Now, I kind of just stopped, watched the video, and then kind of just guesstimated how long they were going to be. These are actually not too bad in terms of length. I think this one's a little bit long, but whatever. Just do what you do. So what I did is I made the longest one first, just looked at the video and kind of figured out what the second length needed to be, and then I figured that these two are the same length. This one's a little shorter, that one's a little shorter, that one, and that one's a little shorter. So that's kind of how I figured that out. Now, for what I used to make these is actually just a piece of like hard paper, like printer or professional. I actually use professional photograph paper, but whatever. Any kind of like cardstock would work really well. And so that's what that is. And then I just, you know, set them to that. Then I glued a garbage bag on the one side so that they look black and look shiny. Now, I noticed in the video too that they look like they're kind of actually like metally. Obviously, I'm not gonna try to figure out how that works, but if you look closely, the middle one has like a circle, like a rivet I think, and then there's a diamond, a square, and then the dot on the top. That's kind of the same for all the other ones if you look like really closely. You have to pause it at like the right moment, but yeah. And then so that's kind of what I did. I just used silver nail polish and did that on top. Now on hers, the little thingies on the end weren't actually jewels, but I had little jewels, so I put little jewels on the end of mine. So yeah. Now for adhering them, I would use lash glue if you had lash glue. However, I use spirit gum. It's a really like more stronger adhesive. Don't know how well it's gonna be when I take it off, and so yeah, because it's quite on there. Like I can move and they're on there. So yeah, I do recommend using this if you have it, because it's really gonna stay on. Like I can tug this and it's gonna stay on pretty well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and adhere them. I'm just gonna speed this part up, and yeah. Oh, another thing too, before I got started adhering them, I just put spirit gum right on the tips so that they're still off of the face, you can see. And yes, and I like to start with this one because I know where that one needs to be, and then place the other ones accordingly. That just helped me when I was trying to figure out where they went. Okay, so once you get them all adhered, like so, one thing I kind of did, I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can kind of see here, is that I kind of just like pressed them back like that so they angle back instead of being like straight forward. They do move though, which is really fun. It's actually giving me ideas now, because like once, I don't know, it's like once I did this, I'm like, oh my god, I have like crazy ideas for gluing shit to my face now. But anyway, so that's what the eyes look like. Little bit of tip, don't poke yourself in the eye with the bottom one, which I'm doing right now. That's kind of uncomfortable. Don't recommend that. Another thing too is that you kind of want to end up blending like the base of these in with the eyeshadow, which is why I'm going to take a little bit of black, which is carbon, and I'm just going to kind of press that into like the base of the fingers. Just lightly so that it all kind of fades together, so it's not super obvious. So you can see that they're actually pretty high and out there. I think it's pretty close to what's in the video. I think I did a decent job. Then for lips, she's wearing kind of an orangey red. She's also wearing a gag, which I unfortunately, I have to say, I don't have, but I definitely want a bedazzled mouth gag, whatever they're called, now. That's kind of fun. I'm trying to find my one lipstick. So I'm gonna do a mixture of orange and a mixture of red. Now, if you wanted this on, I do recommend using a lip liner and all that jazz. I'm just planning on doing pictures. So I'm gonna put orange on first, and then I'm gonna go over it with a little bit of Russian red to make it a little bit more red. So that's just the orange, and then it's a little bit of the red color. Okay, so once you're done with lips, it's this color, kind of a reddish orange, kind of close to what's in the video, not really. I'm just going to top it with a little bit of some kind of gloss. I don't know which one I want. So any kind of clear gloss would work, but I'm just going to use Sugar Rimmed. It's a Dazzle Glass. Just for some added shimmer, and yeah, so that's the look from Christina's new video, and I do hope you enjoy it. And if you try it out, let me know, leave a video response. I'd like to see it. And yeah, so I'm sure this is probably going to be the first of, or I'm sure a million people are probably going to do this, but hopefully I put my own twist on it and it's kind of fun. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and until my next video, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you the aftermath of taking photos after this all. I have lipstick all up in my junk. Like, I ate like 7 pounds of lipstick and it's smeared all over my damn face. Half of it on purpose, half of it not. And then this is what it looks like when I took the things off, and it's actually a cool kind of look in itself once you take the things off. That's kind of a cool look right there. But anyway, just wanted to kind of show you how that went. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Peace.